Hello you guys, welcome back. In today's video we're finally filming my iPhone 17 tour. I got this iPhone in December of 2025. I did film an iPhone tour already, but I didn't like how that turned out, so I decided to just redo it, and now I have like my new background and everything, so we're gonna get into it. Yeah, this is what my iPhone looks like. I just got the white iPhone. I was really debating on getting the green one because I thought that was way prettier. But I thought that getting a neutral one would be better because obviously I would have this for 5+ years. So I thought that it would just be better because I could get sick of the color easier. Yeah, anyways, plus I also have a really simple case. So yes, I could have probably gotten a green one, but it doesn't matter now. I have also like printouts, which I actually thought instead of buying a new case every time, I just print out a picture, cut it out, and then put it in my clear phone case. I don't know how I never thought about that before. But I also didn't have a clear phone case when I had my iPhone 12. So yeah, I had the other one for 5 years. But yeah, this is the one that I have. Basically, I have this, which is I always use this when I film in my bathroom. I stick this on the mirror, or when I film my TikToks, like my outfit checks and everything, I always like put it against the window. So it's actually really helpful. I can also put it against my closet and then it holds the air, which is great. But yeah, let's get into my actual phone. I literally love this phone so much, and I'm so glad that I got it. So this is the home screen that I have. I don't know how to show you different because like it always goes out. But yeah, I basically have my to see what type of like weather I have, and I have my Duolingo streak, which I haven't done yet today, but I can show you later because I'm like at 800+. And then I have my steps of that day, which I still have to do my 10,000 steps, but it's fine. Yeah, and then basically I want to show you all the other screens that I have. So first of all, I have this one, which I really love. It's for summer, and I tried to make one that is like kind of springy, so that's why I have this one right now with the curtain, which I absolutely love. I think it's so pretty. And then I have the one with my bedding, which I did have actually before this one, but I decided to change it because I've had it for a few months now. So yeah, this is the Christmas one that I had. I also had my Christmas widgets, but I obviously changed that because it's not Christmas anymore. And then I had my summer one. Oh, you can't even see the time there. But yeah, I've had this like last year pretty much all, like I've had this for 6 months or so. And then I have this coffee one, which I did shortly after Christmas passed, so shortly after I got my new phone. But I don't drink coffee and honestly wasn't feeling the vibe anymore, so yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Then this is the home screen that I have. Home screen. Yeah, as you can see, I have my apps organized just to see. This is like the apps that I mostly like, that I low-key use the most often, or I don't know, that just seem practical to me to keep on like the front page. Yeah, I also have two widgets. I have obviously this one here in the corner, and I love this one. I think it's so vibey with the sun shining on there. And then I have this like the sandy lips because I wanted to have it like a summer vibe. And also you can see like the lacy background, which I also absolutely love. But yeah, as you can see, I made it like very simple. In the front, I have my Steps app, my Nike running app. It's the running app that I use, by the way, always when I run. I love that app so much. I have Pinterest, Gmail, I have my normal mail, FaceTime. And down here, I have Spotify. These are like apps I use very often. And WhatsApp, because obviously that's where I text through. You can see that I have my calendar app and my like percentage of my phone. I always have it in like, since I got my new phone, I always have it in the Stromsparmodus, battery saving time, yeah, whatever that's called. Because it actually saves so much battery. I know that you're technically not supposed to use it because that's what people say, but I honestly think that it works better. And then I have this countdown thing. This is where I have my last day of high school, my study leave, and my final IB exam. So I'm gonna show you this in like later. But yeah, then I obviously have how many like steps I've already done, but like that app, I don't use that app. I use my Steps app. Generally, like I like this way more. Here I have that. I don't know, I just had that for a long time. I just don't know, I just have that there. Obviously my social media, and then all this tab, my YouTube to do where I track everything YouTube going on, my period app, my school apps I have there, ChatGPT. Then, oh yeah, and my widget, I also love this because obviously summer vibe. Then I have my Nina app, which basically is the app that we use in maybe only Germany, I think only Germany, where you can basically see what types of things are near you. They always do like a Warntag where they do like a practice thing where like all the phones go off at like, it's always 11 a.m. where all the phones go off. As for like a test to see if it works on the app, which I don't know what happens if it doesn't, but yeah. So you can see I have a little bit more school apps. I also have InShot, which I also use for editing. I honestly don't use this much. Like, I've used this I don't think I've ever used this since I got my new phone, actually. But yeah, I only do one specific intro where like it goes in and it's like a circle that opens, if that makes sense. You just have to see it, I think, to let it make sense, but that's the only thing that I use InShot for. Yeah, then I don't know, what is there much screen? Ah, yeah, right. Duolingo I wanted to show you guys. Okay, as you can see at the top, I have oh yeah, you can see it. I have a 849 day streak. Technically at 850 if I would do today. Also, I have no streak phrases used, and as you can see, it is pretty much very clean. There was only, I think, one day last year where I didn't do it a day. And I was so mad about that because I forgot it for one day. I was so sad, seriously. Because I could have already been at 851, but well. Yeah, I'm learning French, by the way, for school. I have my banking app, I have Ticketmaster, obviously, very important. I have Stationhead, which I actually don't use that often. I only really use it if I get like a notification saying something happened. Like if it's like a billing notification, it's the only time that I like use it. And then obviously I have Quizlet, which I use for studying Widgetsmith, which is obviously how I get my widgets. My wallet app, my Sound Connect, which is for my Sony headphones. Then I also have my countdown app. I'll stay of high school. I have my study leave, my final IB exams, my Prague trip, my graduation. All of this is in like jam-packed in like less than 100 days. That's crazy, actually. Okay, anyways, I have Twitch to watch, obviously, Vanilla, and I'm stream, but it's usually like when I sleep, so it's difficult, but sometimes I do get to manage to watch them. Anyways, then I have the app Splat. I don't know if you've ever heard of this app, because like my friends and I usually play Imposter on it. I love that game so much, it's so funny. And people always seem to think it's me, which is funny because it usually ends up not being me, which is kind of funny. Anyways, then I have Linktree. I don't really use that. I don't know, Google. I also don't use that. I just use Safari because I have Google on there. I have my Vault app because that's where I order food from. Offline games, I love that app. I always use that, but I always decide to put my phone into airplane mode. Tip, by the way, if you download that app, because it has a lot of ads if you don't use that. But it has tons of games, which is really cool. Then I have the Going app, which is like a thing where you can connect with people like from your university, but I haven't gotten the email yet where I can log in, so I still need to do that. Then I have Revolut for banking, Meet5, also like a friends meeting app. I haven't even signed up on the app yet, but well, I don't think I'm even gonna sign up yet. I don't know, we'll see. Budget app, I actually haven't done anything in this app, but I don't know, I might use this, I might not use this. I'm thinking about, because like if I would move out, I'm thinking about how I would track my finances. I feel like the easiest for me would be a Google Docs, actually, rather than a spreadsheet, because I use Google Docs a lot more, and I do know how the tables work, and I really don't know how spreadsheets works. I mean, I've used it a few times before, but I don't like it. I just feel like, for me personally, because I know that I know already how I would structure it if I would use Google Docs. So yeah. Then I have CapCut. That's how I edit all my videos, generally all my videos. And I also use Canva to edit my thumbnails. But yeah, that's it. That's basically the only 3 apps that I use with InShot. And then I also have Bean, which is you log in with like basically every country you've been to, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Like I've had it actually before. I kind of like gotten into the trend, if that makes sense. But I deleted it a few times because I just didn't see the point. But I don't know, I downloaded it again because I also didn't like, why not have it? Doesn't make a difference to my phone storage. Then I have like the Netherlands thingies like to travel for, because obviously I'm gonna move there next year, so I need to keep track on how to get from here to there or other way around. So yeah, then I have booking.com, which actually just downloaded today if I want to check if I want to go somewhere. But yeah, this is already it. This is literally everything that's on my iPhone. I know that, I don't know, this is it. But yeah, I generally love my phone so much. I think you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what phone you have, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!